All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, trying to get through another video and doing it in somewhat real time for a few real people here, just like you and just like me. All right, Hurricane Milton bearing down on where I live, so why not do some videos, right? Yeah, might take my mind off of things. The videos themselves are helpful in that regard, but then you've got the other stuff going on as well, which I talked about in another video today. Anyway, before I talk about Ozzy, right, I'm going to talk about Ozzy. It's fun. Hurricanes and the Prince of Darkness, all in one video. And here's Dyer Davis. I had a patron reach out to me and say, hey, I'm going to send you some stuff. I'm like, all right, send me the stuff. And he sent this to me, and it's really good. The album is called Dog Bites Back, and apparently Dyer is the dog, and his bite is worse than his bark. This is good stuff, and if you like blues and soul and rock and old school production and playing and all that fun stuff from the past, this is a good album to listen to. All right. So what's the deal with Ozzy? Well, he's sneaking stuff behind Sharon's back, and it's not good. It's not, but it's funny though. Ozzy has confessed to sneaking a smoke of weed behind his wife Sharon's back. The rock legend, aged 75 and grappling with Parkinson's as well as neck and back issues, shared this. He says, I am happier, but I am not completely sober. I use a bit of marijuana from time to time. Now, Ozzy had done the 12-step program at one point, and I think he got to like step 8. So he's not quite through with all 12. Despite his long history of battling substance abuse, Ozzy credits his wife Sharon, 71, for keeping him in check and preventing a full relapse into his darker days. He expressed gratitude for her tough love, saying, I am lucky my wife kicks my butt all the time. Even with the marijuana, she will bleeping find it and get rid of it. Oh, Ozzy the sleuth can't hide the pot from Sharon. But living in Los Angeles, where cannabis is legal, Ozzy spoke on his Madhouse Chronicles podcast about experimenting with ketamine at a doctor's office. Now, it says here Ozzy has also given up on AA meetings, but is reconsidering that choice, adding, if you're out there and you're using dope, and he actually used the word dope, and trying to get off the stuff, there is plenty of help. And he notes that the 12-step program is the way to go. It got me sorted out to a certain degree. I do not go to the meetings myself anymore, but maybe I should. I don't know. Wow. So there's a lot of confusion here with Ozzy. Of course, he does have Parkinson's, and he's got neck and back issues as well. Reflecting on his past, the now 75-year-old laments the years lost to indulgence during the peak of his stardom in the 1970s. He says, I was the king of the world, a rock star, and I had the biggest party ever. The thing is, I never thought I could do a bleeping thing of creativity if I was sober. So he credits all of the drugs and booze and whatever for his success. Says here the iconic metal figure is scheduled to make a rare outing for his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland on October 19th. So with all of what's going on here, he's still going to try to show up. And I heard there's a rumor that he might perform. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard a couple of publications saying that he might perform. I think he wants to perform, but I think that might be a disaster. I'm just saying. Now, it might not be. Who knows? So there you have it. The headline again, Ozzy says he's back on drugs and hiding it from his wife, Sharon. Great. All right, folks. I guess this is a lighter, friendlier video, not a serious video. One more time for Dyer Davis, Dog Bites Back. I would check this out. It's uploaded to everything, and you can go listen to it free of charge, right? And then if you want to research, you can order yourself a copy, use it as a coaster, like I always say. It's a good conversation starter if you put it in the car and somebody is riding with you and they can say, "Oh, look, you got one of these old fashioned CD things here. That's kind of cool." Folks, I need help with the channel. Patreon, YouTube memberships, buy me a coffee. Um, I'm moving forward, but there are days where I just don't think I want to, but I am, and I want to thank people for helping me continue. And 82,000 subscribers and holding, I guess, now. So thank you so much for being here. God bless everyone. If you're in the path of this storm, I pray that you and I do well, and we don't have a lot of damage and we don't lose power and all that stuff. But I think you're going to see some pretty catastrophic stuff occurring here. This is historic in many regards. So pray for those who are in the path of this storm, and pray without ceasing in general. It's a good way to help your fellow human beings because God does listen to prayers.